Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Digital Live. I am your host, Zach, and we are joined by Shelby Keil, one of our new field managers.
Hi.
All right, so Shelby, thanks for coming on. And anyone watching, make sure to comment, ask questions. If we have enough time, I might just highlight it. All right, so let's get into it. So let's start with a quick introduction. Like, where'd you attend school, what you studied, that kind of thing.
So my academic journey is a little longer than some other people so far. I started off at Washtenaw Community College, and I got my first associates in journalism. When I was finishing it out, I realized that wasn't what I actually wanted to do with my life. So I still finished the degree, and I went immediately back, and I was in the 3+1 program between WCC and Eastern Michigan University, where you complete the majority of your credits at WCC for lower cost and finish out your bachelor's at Eastern a year later. So that's where I'm at now. I'm finishing out, and I'll be done in the 22-23 academic school year.
Sounds like a good way to go. I mean,
Yeah.
don't always get it the first time around. No shame in that. But, all right, how has the field manager role been treating you?
It's good. It's good. It was a little, not gonna lie, starting right during the 4th of July holiday week and everything, I was a little slow getting into it, but now I feel like I finally have my feet underneath and I'm settling in really nicely.
Yeah, that's understandable. I know, like, when I first started this, it was very overwhelming. Like, so many systems to get used to, just
Oh, yeah.
a bunch of tasks that rely on those systems. It's a lot.
Yeah, but I think that we have a really great team, and I think we're gonna do great things this summer.
I agree. It's been going really well so far. So, from your LinkedIn, I noticed that you did another internship in PR. Tell us a bit more about that.
So I actually got that because I set up an advising appointment with one of our mentors, Jamie Ward. And during that session, just trying to lay out the remainder of my courses because I have such a limited time at Eastern. I wanted to make sure that the required courses were going to be offered during the time slots that I'm here and any electives that I could do that she would recommend. And she actually recommended I do an internship. So she helped me get set up with EMU's Honors College. And after some interview and some sample work, they hired me in.
Sounds great. And yeah, like, I'm not into PR, but, like, I feel like Jamie would be such a helpful person to go to if you're at Eastern and in PR. Like,
Oh, absolutely. She's phenomenal because she's one of the heads of the program. And she actually oversees the interns during the internships because there's a lot of different people. So even though I didn't have a lot of overlap, she still oversees like a whole list of interns.
oh yeah, she knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
All right. And then last question from me, kind of going to break it up into two. How are you liking it at Intermode?
I love it. So when I say that I love a job, I do not say that lightly. My first ever job was at Bigby, and that was the first, like, I immediately felt at home. I felt comfortable. And then after Bigby, I had a couple of jobs, and it was never the right environment. It was never the right people, and it wasn't the right work. And I was making money because I needed money and not doing something that I cared about. And at Intermode, I'm actually getting to focus on things that are going to enhance my career. And I really enjoy the people that I'm working with. So I'm having a great time.
That's what we like to hear. That's what we're going for this internship for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And then, what kind of work are you doing for Intermode?
I've listed myself as a communications coordinator. So it's like wearing a lot of different hats. We're currently working on blog posts. So the one that I'm focusing on is focusing around circular economy, which some people aren't as familiar with that term, but it's about being sustainable. Basically, the linear model that we're all really used to is take, make, dispose. It's really wasteful and it's treating our resources as if they're infinite, and they're not. We have a finite, limited amount of resources. So a circular economy model is instead going to be make, use, return. So it's like leasing products. And it's an amazing blog that I'm working on. I'm really excited for it to be published. We're also just churning out social media content because they're a smaller company. We really want to get them some footing. So we're creating graphics, we're using Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and TikTok, just trying to get some humor going as well. And we actually just finished filming on Tuesday. We're making a new video for them. We thought that an updated video to go on their website and to use for getting in contact with investors would be a really great resource.
All right, great. And then correct me if I'm wrong, but Intermode is one of our robotics companies, right? It's delivery robots.
Yeah. So it's specifically an adaptable robotic platform. So the base of it is always going to stay the same, but the body and the sensors are what are adaptable. And so it can be whatever the client needs, which is something that's really different about Intermode compared to some other robotics companies. It's very, very stagnant. You can only do so much with it.
Yeah, I gotta say, everything about that sounds really cool. You got robots. I've kind of heard of the circular economy, as in I saw a post on social media, but that sounds really cool too. So I'm glad that's going well for you.
Thank you. I love how ingrained it is into their company culture that they want a greener, more efficient world.
And I have mad respect for that. But that was all the questions I had. So before we head out, thank you again, everyone, for watching Digital Live. Shelby, thanks for being here. It's great having you on. Great working with you, too.
Thank you. It's wonderful to be here.
All right. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any updates. Our next episode is going to be Monday, July 18th at noon. That's going to be Grant, our last field manager. After that, it's going to be a more consistent schedule on Thursdays and Fridays. And yeah, stay tuned to our social media. We'll have some more details about that. And enjoy the rest of your day.